Eighth grade, lesson 15, cool down. Here we go. We're looking at some triangles and their angle measures. We've got triangle ABC, and it says that we're looking for an acute triangle. So I'm going to draw an ABC that is acute. This would be all right. And it says that one of the degrees, we'll call it angle B over here, is 50 degrees. And it wants to know some possible values for the other two, A and C, which we'll call these A and C. So ABC wants to know what could these be. We know that after the activity that we did today, that every triangle has 180 degrees inside of it when you add all three together. So we're looking for 50 plus something that equals 180. Now, there's lots of different combinations of angles that can make that work, and I'll take any. Here's one, 40, 30, and 100. That would all add up to equal 180. That's a plus sign, by the way, there. So if I add these two, it makes 80, and then 100, 180. You can make up any pair that you want there as long as they have a sum of 130, because 50 plus 130 is 180. So as long as the two angles that you give me for A and C have a sum of 130, like 30 and 100, 70 and 60 would work, so on and so forth. 20 and 110, that would be fine. No, I take that back. Oh, that's wrong. No, ignore that. Sorry. That wouldn't work because it's an acute triangle. So we got to get a little bit different here. We need to split those 130 degrees up where both of them are smaller. I'm glad I caught that. Sorry, that's why you read the question, Mr. Catlin. Duh. It wanted to be an acute triangle, so this wouldn't work because that's not an acute angle. So we need a pair that would make it acute. So we need to split up that 130 where they're both smaller than 90. So just split it in two. I would do 65 and 65 because that's what 130 split in two is. So, you could do 50, 65, and 65. That would work. That would be a good pair or a trio of angles that would work here. You could also do 50 and 60 and 70. That would also work. So any of those would be fine. And then on the next one there where you're given possible values for obtuse, let's look at that one for a second. So give possible values of measures of angles A and C if A, B, and C is an obtuse triangle. So we got A, B, and C again. So let's draw those, and we've got obtuse. So that actually we kind of already did that on the last problem, but let's draw one here. So we got A, we got a B, and we got C, and this time we got to have an obtuse here, which we don't know, but let's say that B is still 50. So B is still 50, but we don't know what this one is, and we don't know what this one is, but we know that one of them has to be obtuse. So we could kind of go back to the one that I tried on the first one that was supposed to be acute, and that pair would work: 50, 30, and 100. Since 100 is more than 90, that is a pair that is a pair of angles that we could have for A and C. You could also use 20 and 110, 10 and 120, 5 and 125 would work. Lots of different pairs that you could have there, but those are the ones that I'm going with for that one. So you could say that angle A is 30 and angle C is 100. And then up here, angle C and angle A were 65 and 65. That's just an option that you could have. All right, and the last one has to be a right triangle. So let's sketch what that looks like. You got a right triangle, which means you got to have a 90 degree. And then I want to put up here, this is going to be my angle B, that's 50 degrees. We know that this one has to be 90 degrees. And give possible values for these measures of A and C. There's only one possible, because when you add 90 and 50 together, you got 140 that you're already using up from those. And you got to add something to get to 180. And that something is 40 degrees. So you would have to have 90 and 40 as your pair for A and C. Angle A could be the 90 and angle C could be the 40. So we'll call that A and that's C. And that's pretty much it. I hope that was helpful. You guys have a good day.